In this video, I'm going to talk about emotions that don't feel so good, and they almost make you want to run away. I'm going to talk about these emotions and also how to deal with them as they arise. So, first and foremost, it is natural and normal for us as human beings to go through life experiencing all kinds of emotions, what some would categorize as positive or negative. But to go beyond these opposites, I think it's important to just kind of understand them, look at them, observe them, because they are an opportunity and chance for us to actually also come back to the deeper part of us. So, these emotions that um, might not feel so good, they're also a calling to return back to ourselves, to the deeper part of us. So, let's talk about a little bit how these emotions arise. And anything can trigger this. It depends from person to person. However, these emotions can arise, and then in the moment as they arise, depending on your awareness level and how aware you are, but the more we practice what I'm telling you to practice, the more aware you'll become, and you won't get into the whole spiral of it. Okay. So the, these emotions arise. Let's say something arises in you that, OMG, your body gets contracted and you just want to run away, go do something else, call someone else, drink alcohol, do this, do that, everything but to face what is arising. Don't do that. Do not do that. You need to face them. You need to face them and you need to sit with them. Okay? So when we sit with them, it means that we're just sitting and watching as it arises. And we're not trying to get involved. We're not trying to go further down the story, okay? We're just watching and observing in silence. And when we do this, something really truly beautiful happens. What arises all of a sudden dissolves into the silence. That silence, that awareness is indescribable, but we can say, we can put words on it if we want to. We can say it's love, we can say it's unconditional love, we can say it's silence, or we can just say nothing. But when we actually do this, what arises all of a sudden has no power, no control anymore. And then as that happens, you'll actually feel your mind will just relax and your body will relax. But the more we try to get away, the more we try to not face it, or the more we try to face it and go into the story, the more we try to resist it, the more we try to do all of this stuff, the worse it will get. All you need to do is just sit and do nothing. Truly, it's that freaking simple. But the thing is, human beings these days, they just don't know how to sit down and just observe themselves and just sit in silence with themselves, of just being in tune with themselves without the story of the mind. And again, the more we can practice this, the more we can tune into the awareness that we already are, that has no story, no judgment, no past, and no future. Only this, only the present moment. And in actuality, this is what's being looked for. And these emotions arise, and if we can do this, these things will take us deeper into ourselves, to the deeper part of us that we can say is presence. We can say it's source energy. We can say spirit. We can say whatever, all the wording that we want to put on it. But in actuality, it's beyond all concepts. And when applied, you'll know exactly what I'm pointing